Wonderful people, welcome to today's word. My name is Bernadette. So I had a dream where there was this man who I met, and it's someone who I was seeing a lot, and I knew that he liked me. So this time we met, and he just held my hands, and he was looking into my eyes, smiling, and just trying to say something. So when he was trying to like say something, there's this man who walks in, and this man looks exactly like him. It's like he has a twin. And I was really amazed because I just ended up telling him, oh my god, I didn't know you had a twin. Because if this man would have walked in earlier, I would have thought that that was you. And saying that, it's like he really didn't like whatever I said. He just like looked down, and he wasn't like comfortable with the idea of this other twin being there. So he pulled me to a side to another place, and as he pulled me, that other twin just remained on that other room. So he pulled me aside to another place, and this time he was able to express himself, and he just stared at me and looked at me into my eyes and told me excuse me, and he told me, you are in my heart, you've always been in my heart. And at this point, I knew he was the one. I was comfortable and I was at peace. And I just knew, like, this is the one. This is the man that God has really been like putting him in my heart or putting him in my mind. But now the idea of having that other twin just came up, and I told him I really don't know what to say because I still need to confirm it with God. And he was like, it's okay, you can take your time, you can go ahead and seek the Lord. Sorry, you guys. So, yeah, that's how pretty much the dream was. Okay. So, the scripture that the Lord gave me was Genesis 29:10 to 12. And then there's John 4:18 to 19. Sorry. John 4:18 to 19. And for Genesis, it's the story of Jacob and Rachel. And that's the verse where they meet. And then there's John 4:18 to 19 is the story of the Samaritan woman in Jesus. And in both instances, we are able to see how their eyes are opened and they are able to see who these people are. For Rachel and for John, for Rachel and for the Samaritan woman, because in both instances, they are able to explain to the women who they are. So I'm just gonna read, starting with Genesis. There's when Jacob saw Rachel, daughter of his uncle Laban, and Laban's sheep, he went over and rolled the stone away from the mouth of the well and watered his uncle's sheep. Then Jacob kissed Rachel and began to weep aloud. And from there, when Jacob saw Rachel, he knew. First, there's that part where Jacob kissed Rachel and began to weep aloud. Because at that moment, Jacob was running away from his brother Esau, and he was going to Laban, who is his uncle. So seeing Rachel, there was that emotions of knowing that finally I'm home. Finally, I've reached like my final destination. This is where I'm supposed to be at this time. And also seeing Rachel and seeing this just beautiful woman in front of him also brought a lot of emotions. And also for him, he knew that this is going to be my wife. This is the woman that I'm going to pursue. And then there's John 4:18 through 19. It says, the fact is, you have had 5 husbands, and the man you now have is not your husband. What you have just said is quite true. Sir, the woman said, I can see that you are a prophet. You know, and this was after Jesus was able to tell the Samaritan woman of the many husbands he has, and just having to reveal all that information to the woman was able to see that this is actually a true man of God. And actually, that is also what God is saying, that the man is going to pursue the woman, and the man is going to reveal his intentions to the woman, and the woman is going to see. The woman's eyes are going to be opened. He's going to see, he's going to have confirmation that this is my husband, this is whom the Lord has sent to me. So your kingdom spouse knows who you are. He will make himself known to you and pursue you, and you will be able to see and you will be able to know. And in both instances, we see the representation of the well. Jacob was able to meet Rachel at the well, and Jesus was able to meet the Samaritan woman at the well. And the well is a representation of renewal, it's a representation of refreshment, it's a representation of fresh start, and each and every person will have their different type of the well, because the well will just symbolize your meeting place, and that meeting place can be a place and can also be that place where God is sending you to open your eyes so that you can be able to realize, this is my woman or this is my man. So that's going to also be a representation of the well. It could be a physical place, or it could be like a spiritual place, a place where God brings you to that convictment, brings you to that confirmation for both of you. Yeah, so it's also going to be a place of a fresh start, because even Jacob, that was a place of a fresh start, because he was running away from his brother, and now he knew, this is where I'm going to settle, even if it's not going to be for a lifetime, but this is now where I'm going to start all over again, because he had nothing. So it's also going to be a place where the two of you are going to begin your life anew, begin your life afresh, if that makes sense. So be blessed and stay blessed, guys, till we meet again. Bye bye.